There are so many simple questions that overwhelm people who are trying to get started on their workout journey. And one of them is, how often should I work out? There are so many recommendations on this, from the CDC to the NIH to the AHA and universities, journal articles. Most of them have this range of between 150 to about 300 minutes, which spread across the week is about 30 minutes per day for 5 days in a week. Now, that is the ideal, but I want to encourage you to put the ideal aside for a second. If you're someone who is struggling to start in the first place, forget about how often you should do it. Forget about what type of exercises you're doing. Forget about how many reps you're doing. All you should worry about at this point is simply getting started, simply developing that routine. This takes more work than you might imagine. But if you focus on that one variable alone, you would make it so much easier for yourself to transition to all of the other variables that naturally come along as you keep working your way up. A lot of us have busy lives, right? We have busy schedules, families to take care of, we have schools to attend, and even those of us who do have the time do not have the consistency, which is, like I said, a big hurdle on its own. So 10 minutes is all you really need to do. Even less than that, go 5 minutes if that's all you can do. As long as you are showing up and doing that consistently over a good amount of time, maybe 30 days, maybe 60 days, you'll start to notice pretty early on that you're developing some momentum. And this momentum is exactly what you need before adding on the other variables if you don't want to be overwhelmed by how often should I work out. All of the other variables will take care of themselves, I assure you. The more you work out, the more you learn about your body, the more you would be exposed to content, because YouTube and Google and all of these things are so in tune with what we're looking at and what we're interested in that they'll show you so many different variations of all kinds of exercises. So all you have to do is simply focus on consistency. And as time progresses, start thinking about how many reps you're doing. Start thinking about the variations. Start thinking about the skills you want to learn. Start thinking about the progressions towards those skills. But until then, focus on that one variable alone. And I assure you that before you know it, workout would not be simply a phase. It would become a lifestyle for you. And that is exactly what you need if you want to develop those gains mentally and physically that you've been idealizing in other people for so long. I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you in the next video.